So, where do we start? Oh boy, has Thomas Wood finally hit shelves. Oh, aren't we pumped? Whew. So, today I have Thomas Wood, Thomas of course, and Thomas Wood Rosie. As you can see, we have these two beauties here today. Thomas Wood, Thomas of course, the imagination starter himself, looking very nice. Love the wood on him, the nice beech wood, very prominent, looking excellent, just brilliant. And then of course we got Rosie with the new red livery, absolutely wonderful. The new NWR, she looks fantastic. Man oh man, am I pumped for this reboot. But in all seriousness, we knew this reboot was coming, and it's finally here. It's dark days for the community, really. It's a little bit sad, but I think we can get through it. We did before. To be honest, I don't think Thomas Wood is going to be around too much, but at the same time, I think we should just come to accept it. Now, this is a very hard, difficult statement for people to understand, but, you know, they're saying, like, don't give your money to Mattel, because, you know, you're just supporting it. Well, people are going to buy it anyways. We're just, and people use this all the time. This is me, like, mad-libbing here, is, we're not the main customer. Of course we're not. We're teenagers and so on, collecting Thomas the Tank Engine wooden railway, or wood now. So, of course we're not the target audience, but I don't care if you don't want to spend your money on this. Just don't say that you're going to do so, and then go out and do it. I never, like, fully said that I wasn't going to buy it. I knew from the get-go I was going to buy a Thomas and whatever looked nice to me, just to get a video out, but I never said anything about, oh, don't buy this, don't support the cause and whatever. But people should go out and buy at least one or something. I know you shouldn't be giving your money to Mattel or whatever, but that statement's, to me, because it's complete bogus. But if you really want to, like, see the transition that's happening, I say go out and buy a Thomas Wood Thomas or a set or something and just compare it to what it used to be. It's really sad. I'm going to keep these two here. Actually, let me grab them. I'm going to keep these two close to me. As much as I don't like them, there are some perks. But, you know, it's sad to see the line that we love so much come to an end. I guess that leads to my next point, is that it's sad to see Thomas Wood Railway end. It's been part of my life for the majority of it, of course. And just collecting all this and suddenly see it just get thrown away. It's quite depressing, to say the least. I used to go to Toys R Us all the time, and it finally got hit with the new Thomas Wood stuff. And man, oh man, the shelves are sad. The whole store is sad because, you know, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and whatever. It's just a sad time. You know, we got season 21. This is sort of off topic, but we got season 21, which is pretty good. But and hear me out here, what is Thomas without the toys? I mean, nowadays, it's based around the toys, and when you got toys like this, as I keep bringing them up, who's gonna watch it? I mean, this one isn't even done properly. The coal is terrible there. Just compare these two. I can't even put them on screen properly, but oh well. This one's eyes messed up, if that makes any sense. I know I'm not trying to nitpick here, but it is just so sad to finally see this happen to the Thomas Wood Railway. I mean, of course, we saw it to Trackmaster. God bless all those who went through that in 2014. And then we saw it multiple times with the Take Along, Take It Play range, and even the Erdl. So we've been through this before, but, you know, Mattel finally struck gold, and here we are with Thomas Wood. So, sad times. So, I guess we should get into the review of these, I guess. Review, that's a loose term, I don't know. I guess we'll start off here with Thomas. Now, Thomas, I don't have much to say. He is, of course, the main character in the line. You're going to be seeing a ton of him. If you're going to be collecting Thomas Wood, you're going to have a ton of him. Back to Thomas. On the bottom, of course, we have his name, which is actually engraved into the wood. I actually quite like that. I guess there's something good to take out of this. I don't know. The face is actually an improvement from the 2017 one, from what I've seen, but it still doesn't beat that 2013 Thomas, and I'll pull him up here. And there's a few comparison shots that I have. I Love this face. This face is, it's definitely a CGI face, if that makes sense. So, just comparing these two, man, this is just a step in the wrong direction. Thomas, I guess, I believe it was 100% beech wood, and you know, of course you can see it, that's like the main thing of wood. It's definitely simpler down. I mean, where were the days where Thomas, not even this Thomas, this doesn't even count. Here, one sec. This is the one I can find on the spot, but where Thomas was from ages 2 to 102, and this, ages 2 to 5, whatever. I mean, if that's Mattel's marketing strategy there, where did we go wrong? 102. 102. These were meant to last like a lifetime. 102. All ages. This is meant for all ages. This is meant for 3 years or 4 years, whatever. 2 to 5. I'm sure kids are gonna be like us, like me, over 5, of course. But man, does this infuriate me? Sure, we asked for something simpler, but this isn't what we were asking for. Hell, I wasn't even asking for anything. I liked the way it was. Here we got a 99 Thomas, and here we have a 2013 Thomas. Of course, I'm missing the 2002 and 2005 ones, but you get the gif of it. It's tough. It's so tough. Looking at this, and then looking at this. Ugh. I keep bringing it on the screen. It's just disgusting. Of course, that's the biggest problem with this. I guess we can address the elephant in the room. No paint. No paint, no paint, no paint, no paint. It's not fully painted. Whatever. We get it. It's over with. Whatever. Now, the back is what really ticks me off. There's just nothing. It's just straight up nothing. I'm sure there's the coal or whatever. I don't like that. I don't like it whatsoever. I guess that's enough of Thomas. I guess we can move on to Rosie here. Rosie, I picked her up because, well, I liked her red livery. I'm going to be honest. I think a lot of people are because of, you know, that nice red livery. It's actually sort of decent. I'll give it that. I know. Supporting wood. Wow. It's a first. Anyways, for this one, of course, you got the buffers there. I do kind of like the face, sort of. Not really. But the thing with these wood models is that they all have, like, the same, I don't want to call it basis. Same design. There we go. Same design. So here we have, and I'll show a few shots of it, Thomas and Rosie. They are, in my opinion, almost completely identical in design. Other than Thomas is sticking out whatever. Can someone please tell me what that is? They are completely identical. And it's not supposed to be that way. At all. Now, Mattel, I cut in corners, and if you can see from, I don't know, let's say Merlin, or the worst one of all, like Gordon, or Flynn, or Steven, those are brutal. Man, oh man, do I just want to take my foot and just stomp it across the floors, or the aisles of Toys R Us. But yet, probably won't be able to do that. That's another topic for later. So I think a lot of people are going to pick up Rosie because, you know, the red livery. I hope she comes out in Adventures because, strangely enough, Adventures is probably the best line we have going now. Yikes, it's not good. She has the name at the bottom. It's not as prominent or easy to see as Thomas's, but oh well. Of course, the Beechwood, as you can see, I compare it to the 2007 Rosie. I definitely prefer the 2007. I mean, who doesn't? But, I just don't have much to say other than, why expect the expected? We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew this period would happen, where Thomas Wooden Railway would be rebranded, and this is probably just my opinion coming out, is that the Thomas Wooden Railway, or at least the community, is definitely the most popular brand. And, you know, I see people on Twitter like, oh, Wooden Railway doesn't matter, I don't care about you Wooden Railway community members, or all you members, whatever. But this, how could you say that when this, not even this, when this was our childhood? This is basically ripping out our childhood from us. A nice piece of it. Of course, this is nostalgia, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but you can't just say, oh, I don't care about you guys, I don't like you guys, it's just a toy line. Well, it's a toy line with a meaning. This has so many memories to it. Just by looking at it, it just gives me happiness. And that's, I guess, what this community is based around, is nostalgia. Let's be real. So, I guess, how dare you say that when you yourself are a Thomas fan, and it's nostalgia nonetheless. Man, did this get off topic quickly. Anyways, Thomas Wood is here to stay. Probably not for too much longer, but it's here. Not very happy with it. And yeah, I don't want you guys looking at me like, oh, why did you buy that? Why did you do that? Why would you do that? But, like, again, I'll keep these close to me. I mean, how many times does it have to be said? This is just garbage. It's trash. It's just such a step backwards. I mean, who is a fan of Wood? But even if you are, you have to agree, this is a complete step backwards. I hope parents catch on as like, where did all the paint go? And just start buying, you know, the actual ones. But of course, there's going to be new characters like Merlin and such that are going to be in the new line. But just go buy the Adventures. I'm straight up saying, just go buy the Adventures. Go buy the Trackmaster. You're better off. When I was checking out at Toys R Us for this Thomas, she was like, that's $11? Man, who would pay $11 for that? I don't know. I guess I did. I guess we did. I guess we're the losers in this whole situation that tells the winners. They get all the money and we get this beauty. This isn't really a rant video. It's just a coming of age video to show what we're at now and how to react to it, and at least my perspective. It is sad, nonetheless. I'm sure I've said it enough. It's sad, it's disappointing. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. And if any of you guys know that, it's 1,000 times worse. I mean, I guess they're valued so much higher now. And even this, valued so much higher. But who cares in the end? Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. What more can I say? This is Wooden Railway only. Rest in peace, Thomas Wooden Railway, and see you guys next time.